Hi, I'm Dave from Military Antiques Toronto. As you probably know, if you're watching this, you probably know exactly who I am and where I'm from. So, whatever. Um, Today, I'm going to tell you some more about the shipping problems to the US. The zombie apocalypse is still on. The world's gone crazy south of the border. Well, and I guess around the world too. Don't really understand, but what do you do? Shipping to the States is still a nightmare. Originally, I used one or two companies to get stuff across the border, which was economically viable. But they've changed their methods and their way they do things, and it's made it so difficult and complicated to ship through them that I refuse to do it. It's not even refusing to do it. It's not possible because they're asking for a name and address of a item, where it was made, and by whom, and it doesn't have a tag in it, and it's 100 years old or it's 200 years old. You know, it's a book. Okay, fine. I can figure out the address of the printing company and supply that, or the publishing company. But you're asking for something that has no maker. That's not possible. So they won't clear it without that information, and they won't accept it. So, you know, it's just moronic, but whatever. So we're forced to go with the crooks at Canada Post. You know, in their defense, they've all the shipments I've sent with them, they've gotten to the States, they've gotten across the border through customs, however they've done it, and they've got it delivered to the customer. So in that sense, I can't complain. But I had to seriously raise my shipping rates for all my U.S. shipments to the point where, you know, it's I'm sure the Americans are kind of going, what the hell? And it's not even just the shipping. I have to pay brokerage. I shipped a book the other day, and it was printed in Canada, and they charged me 35% duty. I'm like, okay, it was only a $10 book, but it was $3.50 for brokerage, sorry, for duty, $4 for brokerage fee for a $10 book. And then the shipping's on top of that. So I've had to put the shipping at $23, and in some cases it doesn't even cover that, say, for shipments to the US. On the website, I put it down as a flat rate for $50. What I'm doing is anybody who's buying on the website, I'm just refunding any overpayment. If it costs me more than that, I just pay it, whatever. I shipped a pair of German boots to the States the other day. And is it my fault for not charging a lot more on the on eBay where they bought them instead of buying it on the website where it's cheaper? Yes, definitely. I think they paid $20 for shipping. And when I processed those German boots, I think it was $40 for brokerage and duty. Well, mostly duty, sorry, a bit of brokerage. And $65 Canadian to ship those boots. Is it criminal? Definitely. Is there any end in sight? Probably not. So look a good Boy Scout. You should be prepared, because I have no idea where any of this is going and where it's going to end. It's crazy out there. It's only getting crazier. I don't think this is going to improve anytime soon. I think the biggest problem for the American consumer, truthfully, is that since no one is shipping to America unless they're shipping it via courier, they're going to be paying astronomical amounts for it. But more importantly, when your fridge dies, because you bought a made in China fridge instead of made in America or made in Canada fridge, you can't get the parts to repair it because there's none left in the country. And there's no jerry rigging it, so you're buying a new fridge. Oh wait, that's made in China too. Oh, okay. So think back in your history, you'll see this started with Nixon, but whatever. So I don't know. I think they're going to be in for big surprises down in the States soon enough when they start realizing that all those things that they got cheap or were available or plentiful supply are now not available. And there's lots of examples of this, but no one wants to hear it because, don't you know, then I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't know where this is going. It's not good. But I'd get prepared for whatever's coming, because I don't think this is good for anyone concerned, whether you're a small company, bigger company, whatever. I have other people that I know that are working for big corporations, and their duty every week, even if it's made in Canada or made in China, whatever it's made, because one's a furniture and one's a firefighting company, they're paying ridiculous amounts of duty every week. I don't know how it's sustainable. I don't know how they're going to carry on with this. I know our government's not going to save us for it. So whoever allowed this to be paid for the American government, for us to do it, should be drawn and quartered, and that's being polite. No other country is shipping to the States except for couriers. They've all stopped shipping because they refuse to pay the duty and the tax. We, because we're Canadian, we're stupid, obviously, or at least the idiots in charge are stupid, have agreed to pay it. So we're screwed. I think that's the easiest way to put it. We're screwed. It's not going to get any better. I don't get it. Anyways, that's it. That's my rant for the day. I can't give you a better update than that. I'd like to be positive and tell you something, it's all roses, it's all good, but it's not. So it's going to be interesting. Anyways, thanks for looking. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Check out the website. Stop buying on eBay. And hope you have a good day. Take care. Bye.